We're the major market. There's really nothing to talk about it. So I was waiting for MSTR to drop to 380, and then it turned around, went again. So I did a few leap calls. Because upside target is 605, and I'm not even touching it. It's pretty cheap, comparing how much time, and I forgot what I did. I shared in the channel, I think, in my trade channel. Um, I think it was either money call, December or January 2026. And I will take profit if it hit 605. So that, and so this is a list of ticker. We have been doing some of them day trading. I I think I'm getting really good at day trading, short DT, really short DT options, like UNH a week or a few days out, call options. We didn't used to do a lot of those. So OKLO is one ticker that I'm watching on 15 minutes. And I get going along here and then we get stopped out. So if you look at brown information, it could very well hit 31. And so on daily, get stopped out is not a bad thing. It's a good thing because your risk management worked, right? And but this on the weekly time frame, this ticker, my target is 67. We're gonna near $70. So if you look at Mark's method, he will go from 24, and then sometime it goes from 31 and then going. I have seen some of his stickers like very, very near break out. I'm like, I don't know, I can't do it. I followed him for a while and I just could I didn't do one trade. I followed him for a month. I couldn't even put on one trade. It's yeah, it's just breakout trade is not my style. So even though he's very well known, famous. So if OKLO on daily time frame come below 31, that's where I want to go long and I'm gonna hold to 67. This is like a nuclear energy. It's something like a data center, all that stuff. And I'm also getting bullish on natural gas because nuclear is good, it's cheap, but I think natural gas is clean energy and it's very good for this kind of power too. APP daily look a little bit topping, right? So if it come back down to 340 area, ideally come back down to 310, this gap fill. So we will watch how the market goes, right? So if market come back print wave 4 on daily, and then we, depending on where this land, we can go. So don't do every ticker that I'm listed here. I'm not even interested in HIMS unless HIMS come back down somewhere near 46.50, then I will go and then right to 82. But at this point, I'm not really interested in HIMS. NVIDIA, we have earnings, so can we come back down below 120? Ideally, somewhere near 115, 110, then we can go long again. Amazon, I think Amazon has a lot more room to the upside, and I'm hoping it come back down to 192. If it does come back down to 192, I think I'm gonna load this ticker heavy, probably. I might not do shares. I have a lot of success from day trading. Every day I'm making money from both shares and options. And then not much stress at all. I was doing a lot of options and when market is high, doing options could be very risky, right? So I may just do, if you come back down to 192, upside target is one 218, 220. Let's say just 220. So that will give us almost $30 run. I will just load 210 call out money call for July or for August. That's what I'm planning to do because it's so expensive, right? So ARM have been going up nonstop, is doubled, right? Um, Ideally on daily, at least come to this level. I would hope, I'm hoping come back down to 109, 108 if you go long. So I'm not planning to do ARM this time. I'm planning to do Amazon, Tesla, Google. I'll add Google, and I want to do a OKLO, POWL. Depends. If its earning drops to really 110, I'm gonna load. AMAT, I am interested in this ticker and I have position upside target 177 on hourly time frame. Let me look at the traveler AMAT. Daily. Okay, this daily also 117, 120. I do have shares and a few calls. I did 20 contract calls when we printed wave four. So I'm if it really August, I think. Um Small green. It was big green and then I exited and then I just put on smaller position. I think this time was only 5 contract and W day earning this week. So I'm hoping it come back down to somewhere here near 240 and then we can go long. There is a lot of upside to move. On weekly, we are at a POC 304. It really come back down to 240 and then 304. That's really good. And who else? ADSK is also earning. ADSK on daily still have a more than 15% to go. On hourly, I am really hoping ADSK to drop to somewhere 275 area, ideally, at least. And then we go long, we get about $100 move, right? So that's pretty good. First solar, I have uh shares and I have options too. Let's look at daily. I think daily is also wave four, wave five up. AMD. AMD is pretty bullish recently, and when market dropped, it really didn't drop much, and I couldn't help. I picked up a little more share again. This is really bad. I feel like I'm so heavy in this, and which I shouldn't be. And on hourly, you can't really see. So if market drops and Jana, Jana, what is that? Pua, pu. So ideally, I want to come back down to 102. And then upside target is 125. We could do call, then that would be ideal. We have like 20% gain, right? So SMLR, yeah, it's Bitcoin related. To be honest, I don't even know what exactly they do. Oh, okay. So 46, right? That's more than 10%. Let's look at hourly time frame. Hourly is ready to go too. I mean, I was hoping come back down to 37, but this guy has been so strong because it's related to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been Ethereum and Bitcoin all been very strong. You know, we haven't really looked at Ethereum. Um, this guy has gone up a lot. I didn't want to do every one of them, like every one of the coins. We were heavy on MSTU, MSTX, and MSTR and coin. That's already plenty. So so I think on weekly, I see target brand information could really go to 60 something. What is about daily? Daily could go to 54. We did see call flow for September 65. And I followed a few. I think I shared it in my tweet. And what else? Um, AMD, ARM, Netflix, I'm not interested anymore, just too much, unless it dropped below 1100. ASML, I have some shares. I add a little bit shares, but it's so expensive, and then market hasn't dropped. So ideally, come back down near 700, and then we can add more. I only have 20 shares. PG, there's nothing to do. I called out here and it's up. I think it can go to, if broad information, this guy can go to 190, 200, possible too. DAC has earning, and if earning drops below 100, I'm gonna load. PNW, it was earning today. I shared in the swing channel PAN.10W hourly time frame. It's wave 4 and upside target 198. It's not a lot, it's only $10, $12. If you want to do option, at this point, I bought a little bit shares and a small grain, but it's too high in my opinion. I mean, you just do a quick scalping is fine, but there's nothing to be crazy about this. ADSK, I talk about it. Snow earning. So I am really hoping snow drop to 160 area. I mean, this is a good support already, 170. I've been calling bullish since 130. Every time it really dropped to near 130 and up huge. So I think you should, if you have shares, I think you should take some profit. I'm not asking you to exit all of them if you load it from the low, but at least exit 50% in case come back down. But if you say, I don't care, I load it so low, if it doesn't give back all of them, but it's very close to the high, so it's not a bad idea to exit some, right? It's always good to pocket the money. And I have learned to do day trading and then exit at the end of the day because I need cash. I wish I have unlimited cash. So workday, I'm hoping it come back down. Please give us 240 or even 240 will be ideal. 240. But I will start watching near 260 area. That's a POC. So that's really what I'm gonna do. You already know I'm gonna do SPX and DX call, right? And I will do Tesla, AMD, Amazon, and then I'm gonna do Apple. I'm also gonna do APP. So I'm gonna put in chat, I am going to do Amazon, Apple, calls, AMD calls, APP calls, SPX, NVS calls, Tesla, okay. I skip Tesla. We talk about Tesla, I talk about many times already. So what is it? 318, like a 318 Tesla, right? That's hourly time frame. Daily also wave 4 down. See that? We started from 318, but 318, if you look at it, is the bottom of this profile. It act as support like 320, let's say, right? But you see, this is a big volume gap. But recently, Tesla has been very bullish, right? So, okay, when the momentum is very bullish, um, it might not drop that deep. So you can start watching. Ideally, you want to watch where SPY or ES drop to, right? You want the SPY ES daily wave 4 printed, and then see sometimes those stronger ticker they front run, they may drop faster and then start free run. But I wouldn't go 100% position in here because there is a huge volume gap and then $30 lower. Can it go back all the way to not 294? Anything is possible. We're not going to talk about major market. Nothing changed. We spend a lot of time talking about on weekend. You can go back, listen to the Sunday, and also the zones already given on SPY, ES, NQ, SPX, NDS, all levels. So just mark on your chart. There's really nothing to talk about it. So if you haven't marked, so this is ES levels that I'm watching, the top, I don't think it's gonna come to this level. I'm just gonna watch these 3 green levels. And SPY daily 566, 552. Those are in weekly newsletter and also pinned in my planning channel. So QQQ, right? SPX NDS, I'm not sure whether I put on here. Okay, I did. So that's 38.2. So 5640 area. That's 300-point drop. NDX somewhere near the near like 20,000. So those are the levels. And I'm starting to watch NQ from 20 to 80, this gap fill. That's between 23.6 and 38.2. So ideally, I would like to really drop to 20,000. And then if you want to do NDX call, say I want to do, I don't know, a month out. Let's say June 20th is the lowest. And then you want to do 2 weeks out, 2,500. It should be very cheap. Let's say, I don't know, like $20. You buy 5 contracts. For me, if I buy so far out the money and 5 contracts, I literally pretend that money is gone for me. I just say that money, I pretend it's gone. Okay, am I gonna allow it to go to 0? No, I'm not gonna allow it to go to 0. So let's say daily wave 4 printed and near 2028 278. So we can at least watch, right, from like 15 minutes. One side 15, one side 5 minutes. As soon as we see something like this, we can just go long already, right? So if you double, then you take profit on 3 contracts and leaving the other 2, go wherever. Do you care? No, I don't care, right? So that's how you make money. And SPX too, if come back down 5640, and I probably do end of July or July 18, 6,000 or 5,900 call, out money call. Ideally, somewhere less than $25. And usually when you have a 400 point run, $25 can easily become 400% gain. So let's say I'm putting out 10 contract, $25 per contract, and that's 25,000, right? I have plenty of time, don't forget. Um, so if you double, then I'm exiting 5 contract and leaving the rest run or go to zero. I don't really care at this point, right? So that's why we do a little bit scaling here. So I mean the bullish momentum have been so strong. I don't see what could be possibly like having market drop all the way back to 5,300. Um, I don't see it right now. I'm not saying it won't come. I'm just saying the probability is low. I don't see it. Doesn't mean so when SPX, NDX, or SPY, you have to decide what you want to do, right? Um, you can, but put it. See, what is the name? What is our name? We call like a 顺势而为, right? Like we follow the trend. So what trend are we on? We are on bullish trend, right? On bullish trend, you can see it's just grinding. We have a little bit put. Um, we have a little bit put was June 20th, like 550 or 560. I don't remember. It's very cheap, like $3.25. And it was green yesterday. It was green today. I didn't take profit. So I think the drop is almost there. Look at this, right? So what is how many days now? SPY QQQ. So it's turning a little bit red. I don't know whether it's gonna become like red like this, but I am hoping for the scalp fill, right? So you can do puts, but when you are against trend, your put we don't know when it's dropping. That's the problem. Spread is better or give a longer time. Ideally, you just follow the trend. So okay, if you don't have a lot of shares, you don't need to hedge, then you don't need to do puts. But if you do have a lot of shares and you don't really care because if market doesn't drop, then your shares go up, right? So we talk about how to hedge the portfolio. We also talk about how to hedge the individual positions. Like 100 shares, you can sell 4 calls, you buy 1 call, and how many puts you can sell, bear put spread, all this stuff. If you don't remember, go revisit. I think knowing how to hedge your position, especially your heavy position, is very, very important skills to have, right? So anyway, I already told you guys what I want to do. And right now we had a huge gain from the bottom. So really just this is what I am going to trade if yes NQ SPX NDX SPY QQQ print daily wave four down. Okay. So we don't have to make money on every penny move. The big swing trade is really where the big money make, right? So let's wait patiently. In stock market, we work too hard, in my opinion, to look for opportunities. A professional trader, they don't trade every single day. They just follow a few. They have high conviction tickers and rotate buy low, sell high. So anyways, but we are trying to find something every day to make a little bit money. Um, that's where the exhaustion comes in, right? You get so tired because it's so much work. So 10 years yield on, I think if we could, let's see whether it could start dropping because J. Paul kind of like say he's willing to drop the rate, cut the rate. So let's see. This is also my concern. And also the gold. Gold is my concern. 35, 70, 80. That's pretty high, right? So what is the reason, right, for that to happen? All right, guys, that's all I have. Just remember, be patient. In majority of the time in market, it's wait. And when your favorite ticker come back down to your level and go in heavy, um, that's when everybody's scared you going in. That's every time. How many rounds this kind of big buying the dip we have done since we started this Discord? Many, many times, right? And we have been successful every time. So we almost every time bought at the lowest level. And that's where the big money made. So when market come high, try to remember taking some profit, free up some money, and then when market drops, go in heavy. Um, no margin. I deactivated my margin. I don't want any margin. Because, and I try not to sell much Cascare put either. Why is that? Because I do not want have a margin call, right? So that's also I do a lot of shares. There's no way margin call if I deactivated margin, right? Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.